Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Kane Audio VLOG. Today is going to be a bit of a quick one. I get asked a lot about, well, kind of two things, I suppose. The importance of equipment and the importance of education in music tech. So on the line of equipment, I mean, I kind of struggle with that one because I started with nothing pretty much. When I first started, there was an Atari ST in school and a Casio keyboard, and that's what I learnt to make music on. Then Windows 95 came out, and things moved forward. But even as my career started taking off, I was still sort of producing on shitty hi-fi speakers and whatever computer I had at the time, some sort of PC, and it wasn't really an issue. I mean, I listen back to my old music and think that sounds horrendous, but I think we all do that anyway, don't we? But I see a lot of people online sort of talking about how important it is to have, a great studio and analog gear and whatever else. And while that may be somewhat of a benefit, at the end of the day, if you want to write tunes, you write tunes on whatever you've got. You work with what you've got. It's taken me sort of 15 years or so to build up to this space, and it's still nowhere near where I want it. So that's kind of the first thing on equipment. So I guess what I want to make clear is I know a lot of people have been following my Mixdown series, and I've been doing some things on that perhaps a lot of people might not be hearing in their home setup, because I've got such accurate monitors and an accurate room. And actually, that's another thing I want to mention on in line of equipment. I would say your room is probably more important than your equipment to an extent. But then again, the most important thing on top of that is your ears. If you know what your room sounds like and it's booming at 100 hertz, then you can sort of compensate with that, and sometimes it works to take your track and listen to it somewhere else. So there's that to think about. The other question I get asked a lot is, how important is education in music tech? Well, again, it's kind of either or, I suppose. For me, I got my Bachelor of Science in Engineering for Analog and Digital Systems Design in Audio, but I didn't get that. I was already a professional full-time producer, DJ, engineer, whatever, by the time I started my degree. I didn't start my degree until I was 26, something like that. And I just wanted to sort of geek out and learn more sort of behind the scenes stuff on it's all well and good twiddling knobs on a synth or a compressor or whatever, but I kind of wanted to learn the science behind that, and I think that helped me drastically for my job as a sound designer and as a producer and everything. It sort of helped me, but it wasn't essential because I already got my career up and running without that. So I was already doing it all full time anyway. I just think that getting that education took me up to another level. So make of that what you want. And then finally, talking about new equipment, this delivered the other day. It's the Hypersynth Xenophone, so I'm going to be going through that probably in one of my next vlogs. It's an analog synth. It's got some really good sounds built in, and I'll be doing a preset pack for it as well, so keep your eyes peeled for that. And I think that's probably it for today, so I hope you have a good weekend. I'll speak to you soon. Cheers.